Hello, Amir and Ayal. This is Christoph with Kaiserworks presenting Birdhouse. This is a quick video to get a question, basically presenting a question to you. This is the elevation, the proposed south side elevation that you've seen previously, no changes. These are the building elevations that you've seen previously. This is the elevation from the street. This is the east elevation. And as you know, we're waiting on a response from you as to as-builts for this drawing. This was done quick with Google Street View, and I think potentially Historic Preservation picked up on that, and they're wanting an actual um, they want a precise drawing of the elevation, so they're asking for an actual as-built drawing of the house. They're also asking for the interior of the house, which we find strange, but we did check on that, and they seem to be sticking to that. Um, this is the dotted line that indicates the existing multifamily housing on the west side of the project. We put that there just for reference. And then this is sort of this is the question. We have an idea to make the roof deck that we're chatting about more practically usable, and that has to do with putting a shade trellis over the top of the roof. We thought this could also potentially be a good red herring for historic preservation. As you know, historic preservation came back and said that our existing building was too tall. We are concerned that if we go back too strong, where we say, you know what, we have our third story as we had our first presentation to you, and now we've gone ahead and added a fourth story, which is not exactly the case. What we're proposing here is a very light and airy shade structure that is a pitched roof form that sits above our roof deck, provides shade, and we're seeing this, and I apologize, we have not been able to find a good precedent image for what we're talking about. It'd be a combination of all of the images you see here, but generally speaking, a lighter weight structural form, and I don't see as many interstitial or intermittent purlins as you see here. It would be larger structures like this, probably every 15 feet. And then we would supplement that with a shade scrim fabric similar to this, or potentially something like this. What we have in the drawing is actually a metal mesh, because we did think that there would be some concerns about the longevity. So let me go back over here. Actually, I'll go to this view right here. So what you see here is a metal grid. This would be a 6-inch by 6-inch grid that would be inlaid. So this is a fairly transparent, fairly open and airy thing that would, again, just provide shade over the top of this sitting area. What you see here coming to the top of the stairs, you have one sitting group on this side, you have a community table on this side, and we're basically using three areas where we'll have an above grade planter area. So we're seeing this as a very simple steel edge. These would be plants in pots situated on top of the deck, and we would fill the space in between with a lightweight stone aggregate that would also run around the perimeter, and so the deck material would stop shy of the parapet. We're packing water heaters and heating and cooling into this rooftop area here and doing a somewhat playful wood fence around that, which you can see poking up in some of these elevations here. That's what this form is here. So from a quality of living standpoint, we feel that adding this roof would make this actually a space that people would want to hang out in, would want to be in, would Instagram, would hang out with their friends, invite their friends over for wine. Without it, it is going to be exposed to the elements, and in certain weather will probably also be used, but not nearly as heavily as used. So from the red herring perspective, and also just from your practical use as an owner, as an operator perspective, we wanted to get your ear on this, whether or not you think we should be presenting this to historic preservation or not. Thank you.